Hello, parents and guardians. I hope everybody is doing well. As you may know, public masses will resume at St. Helena's coming up on Saturday, June 6th. Now, I can tell you after just attending a meeting that 70 people will be allowed inside the church. After that number is exhausted and ushers will be keeping count, the next 70 will be ushered downstairs in the basement of the church. After that number is exhausted, if indeed it is, then the next 70 will be situated at Monsignor Dinan. If we go over 210, then all the other people will be in their automobiles where they can watch the Mass online. Now, the only Masses that will be streamed in English, the only Mass that will be streamed in English is the Sunday 9 a.m. Mass. So for some reason, the Saturday 5 p.m. Mass goes over 200 some odd people, you still will be able to receive communion. Everyone will receive communion, and the ushers will make sure that everyone is sanitized before receiving communion, whether it's inside the church or in the basement or at Monsignor Dinan. I'm not sure how they're going to do it in the parking lot, but they're requiring everybody to be sanitized, and sanitizer will be provided by the church to receive Holy Communion. There will be no holy water, no blood, obviously with the Mass, since that's also a liquid. Now, in terms of altar servers, Father Eric said we could have as many as 3 up there, but the altar is going to be completely different. There's not going to be much social distancing. I want all the servers to serve as much as they want, but I think I'm going to limit it to 1 server for the month of June. Keep in mind that Father Eric said a lot of this is on an experimental basis. He'll provide plenty of updates coming up on social media, but not everybody has social media, so I'm giving you the cliff notes right now. I encourage 1 server to be up there, and they will sanitize before Mass. And that was kind of the custom anyway with 3 servers. Not all of them did that, but now it will be a custom in the sacristy that 1 server will sanitize before the Mass, and that would be a cross bearer just carrying the cross. If we have 3 servers, they certainly wouldn't be socially distanced because not everything is as spread out as it used to be. So I will schedule a server. As I mentioned in an email, I would like our seniors that just graduated to serve at least 1 more Mass, so I will deal with that a little bit differently once we get to the schedule. But I'm not going to schedule 3 at a time. 2 at a time would make some sense. 3 I'm not sure about. But anyway, a lot of this is on the fly because even though the Mass and the structure of the Mass remains the same, there will be social distancing. As I mentioned, no more than 70 inside the church, 70 downstairs, 70 Monsignor Dinan, no more than 5 in a pew. So if you're a family, even if you're all together in a pew, and that doesn't mean you can add others to that particular pew. 5 would be the maximum. If it goes to 6 or 7 because you're all in the same family, that's not a big deal. Father Eric's not going to be stringent about it. He also stresses, do not confront people that are not wearing a mask. A mask is not required at the Mass, but if somebody's not wearing one, please be friendly. This is a major adjustment for so many people, and he wants to make the experience of going to Mass as pleasant as possible. It's the dispensation is still there. So, in other words, if you don't go to Mass, you're still not. It's not like you're not fulfilling the Holy Day of Obligation. You can watch Mass online, and again, there are many options besides the St. Helena Mass, which will still be streamed at 9 a.m. on Sunday. If there are any questions, or you have a request for me, if you don't want your child to serve for a while, or you would like them to serve as soon as possible, let me know. Again, those graduated seniors take priority. I will deal with them, or I will speak with their parents or with them individually to see if they would like to serve 1 more Mass, even if it's by themselves, because I think it's important. I want them to make sure that they're recognized. They've done incredible work for the church in America. Jared and Christopher Schneider, the last 9-10 years, and that's 27 to 30 years of combined experience. But again, you can either text me, and if you don't have my number, it's always on the email, on my email, the altar server email, which I'm not going to disclose here because this is on YouTube as you're watching. You can communicate with me in private. Thank you and God bless. And again, if you have any questions, please let me know immediately. I'm sure Father Eric, as I mentioned before, will have updates on the Facebook page, the St. Helena's Facebook page. But this is the Cliff Notes version based on a meeting that I just attended. Take care and God bless.